Well, good morning. I'm babysitting Chris's little dog. It's 20 minutes after 7. Three of them's outside. Oi, big boy, and his name is Chewy. And baby girl and little guy's on the van. She ain't awake yet. She's all covered up. No, little guy went and covered up with her. Oh, Lord. I'm thinking about getting me another t-shirt made. Kids made me, my commander made me one that says waiting on God. I think I put that on a headstone out of the cemetery. Waiting on God. I thought of something last night. It's better than that. Don't be naive. God's out to kill us all. If you think about that, how true that is. Yeah, don't be naive. God is out to kill us all. I've been messing with these rings here to make rings. What sizes? Uh, 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 oh, let me tell you, I'm trying to wake up. I gotta get out there today and straighten up that ambulance. Sort through that stuff. I've been putting it off. Trying to thin it down to where it ain't gonna be so heavy. Since I keep having blowouts. Try to lighten the load. I've seen a lot of people going back east this year. A lot of the nomads. Back to Minnesota. Some of them are going to Maine, New Hampshire, up in the northern states. I don't particularly like going back east. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with going east. It just ain't as much possibilities. There's no BLM land. A nomad that wants to live cheap as they can, there's no incentive to go east because everything costs so much. You got toll bridges, you got everything else that's going to cost you out your butt. A lot of toll roads too. Yeah. And that ain't no lie there. I just thought that saying was pretty. Don't be naive. God is out to kill us all. How true it is. He even allowed his son to be sacrificed, so he didn't get out of this world unscathed. And nobody else is either. Even the two prophets that he took, his chariot of fire, and let's see, and Enoch, he was, but he wasn't. They get to come back and with Elijah, I think it was, I forget which one, and Enoch. They get to come back and cause all kinds of shit, but they end up getting killed too. So that'd be purported on a t-shirt. Should build a damn mausoleum and put it on the doors. I'll take me a shower today. That's about all we get chin dug up. I do need to straighten up that ambulance, so air conditioner's running out there. I'll go get it. Sit in there and sort through some stuff. Uh, oh, good Lord. Yanni, Yanni, wake up. Well, that's a tiny, tiny, tiny ring. And be for a tiny baby. And then the biggest one here. Well, I can get it over on big knuckle in the center, but I don't think I can get it back off. That'd be terrible. I'd have to take a pair of wire cutters and cut it over. I was watching a tutorial the other day about adjustable rings. Make them where they can be adjusted down to fit somebody's finger, a couple of sizes up, a couple of sizes down. I was trying to download some pictures for that land, but I couldn't figure out how to. But I couldn't figure out how to share them. I'll have to figure out something. I got to get more technically involved in my phone. Could save it as a picture. I tried that, but it didn't work either. Oh well. I don't have that many people watching me in the first place. Every time I'm asked for these rings, it reminds me of them women over there in Indonesia that wears them rings around their neck, expands their neck. And yep, everything for the price of being beautiful. There's a village over there somewhere that the women never cut their hair. Some of it's 20 foot long. I think that'd give me a headache. Some things catch on, some things don't. Be like the zoot suits before the war. They made it illegal to make them anymore. They needed all the cloth for the war effort. I think the government just didn't like the idea of people wearing zoot suits. Just a big old baggy suit, so it was. Like 4 sizes too big. I guess I could go to the Carpathian Mountains. Carpathia. I think I pronounced it wrong, but oh well, hell, we got the idea. I'm trying to wake up this morning. I overslept. It's 20. I didn't get the dogs griped and complained all night long. I had to look around and see if the little dog tore up anything. Chris said he's bad about chewing wires up, so I picked up all my phone cords and stuff. But he's having a ball down here, running and playing with the other dogs. Actually being a dog. He'll calm down after 2 or 3 days, I'm sure of it. You don't? Oh well, drive me crazy. I bought some mushrooms. I need to cook them before they go bad. I got some tomatoes. I need to do something with them before they go bad. I ain't eating as much as I used to. I don't know why. Staying busy, that's what it is. I've been watching that show Dawson's Creek. I think that's the name of it. Now they're in college. Everybody's in college, except that one kid. He sailed around the world. That would be me. No, instead I just stayed in college. Had it all do over again. I've been all around the world. He worked on a rich person's yacht. That's what he did. And he bought his own boat. Now he's waiting for the next rich guy to hire him to take him. Where the heck did he go the first time? Caribbean. That's where he went. Yep, 100 years ago, everything was different. Hell, now if you go to Tahiti, ain't no difference than going to downtown Hawaii. 100 years ago, I guess, was a lot different. Hell, back in the 50s, it would be a lot different. Modern technology runs it all. Ain't no paradise anywhere. It's a false pretense, people. One of these days, you won't be able to, there won't be nothing. Everybody wants their cut. That's what's wrong with the world today. Hell, back in the 50s, shit, you could go a lot of places and see a lot of things, and hell, it was free. Didn't even have gift shops. And now, guess what? Shit, hell, they got a gift shop every damn where. There ain't even no free museums anymore. Like buying bottled water. I remember the old canvas bags they used to put on front of the cars, fill them up with water. In case your old jalopy needed water going through the Mojave Desert or somewhere. Hell, you didn't travel 50, 60, maybe 150 miles. We decided to camp. They didn't travel 2,000 or 3,000. They just traveled a couple hundred miles. That was about all your old jalopy would go. Where it needed a break and you needed a break. The old washboard roads between Gallup and Grants. Old Gallup, New Mexico, the sand was so bad they put poles underneath the highway and poured asphalt on top of it, or gravel and asphalt. That's why they call it Gallup, because it was like that, going over, driving over poles, and it made it go thump, 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 thump. And the old 66, it was made out of concrete slabs. I think it was 20 foot long. One slab right after another, and you go thump, 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 thump every time you went across one of the seams. Back in the good old days, I don't know what the hell was good about any of it. Yep. 2-lane roads, old wooden bridges. Then WPA put in cement culverts. You can still see them every once in a while scattered across the United States. Put out by the WPA. I think that was the name of it. Hell, I can't remember every damn thing. Don't hold me to nothing this morning, people. I didn't get no sleep hardly last night. Big boy and Ori fought all night long. That little pup, he didn't know what to think about him. They kept getting up underneath my bed arguing. But if I turned on the light, they would quit. So hell, I slept with mostly last night with the lights on, just so they'd shut up. Yeah, waiting on God, or don't be naive. God's out to kill us all. That'd be a good religious shirt to wear. It's true if you stop and think about it. Yeah. God don't care about your body, He's after your soul. I gotta get out there and straighten that ambulance up. It rained yesterday. It's supposed to rain Wednesday. What's the date? Hell, I think today is Wednesday. Well, stay tuned for this. The Lucky Sagas. Actually, like story tales and tales. The Vikings called it sagas. Behind every legend or myth, there's an ounce of truth. That's what I read one time. I haven't read a good book in a long time. I like to read history. Now, hell, all you do is hit Netflix and they tell you all about every damn thing. It's their version. I like to figure out my own damn version. Some of the oldest symbols in the world, and you can see them out there in Arizona, New Mexico. You can go back, hell, over in Europe. Beside your handprint on the wall, it's a spiral, round and round, round and round. Wonder what the hell that meant to ancient man. Like a crop circle. Except it was just a spiral. If I built me a time machine, I wouldn't go forward, I'd go backwards. That's what anthropologists do. Well, I wouldn't mind being an anthropologist. So if I decided to be a biologist, see how everything works on the minute level, microscopic. I wrote my thesis on genetic memory 100 years ago, and I backed it up by the monarch butterfly. You need to read a story about that sucker. There is a few animals and instinct that have third and fourth generations that their genetic memory is handed down through genetics. So there's what biology can teach you. I wanted to be a geneticist at one time. I damn sure wasn't going to be a linguistic person. I barely got through Latin. Like, seize the damn day. Why in the hell would they want to teach you a damn dead language to begin with? It sounds... That's what most damn prescriptions are. Or they name bugs and trees after a dead language. Really? What the hell's wrong with, Yeah, I think everything sounds better in a different language. Okay. Like the word Oklahoma means red man. I think that's what the word means. Red person. Maybe that's what it is. Hell, I don't know. Be a feminist. Maybe it means red person. Like the male, instead of saying mailman now, they say male person. That delivers the mail. I sure feel sorry for them damn people in Afghanistan. Horrible shit. They should have got the people out before they got the troops left. The people that wanted to go. Because you was over there for 20 years telling them, oh yeah, it's fine, you can be live like America does, free speech and all that shit. And then you abandon them. The most horrible damn thing I ever heard in my life. That's what we did to Vietnam. Oh well, we have already raped your country, now it's time to leave. About what the truth of it was. And it's especially when it's backed up on religion. You can't change I don't know whether they're Sunnis or Shiites. I forget which one the Taliban is. They're one of them. There's 3 different Muslims, I think. Sunnis, Shiites, and something else. Yeah. I'll have to look that up after I hang up get off this damn making this video. I hate when something like that bugs the hell out of me. That's when times you're getting old and your mind's slipping. Slip away. You guys have a great day today, and remember, God is out to kill us all. Don't be naive. Yep, you will die. Surely as you was born, surely you will die. And that ain't being morbid, that's just being factual. Telling mankind the truth. So if you got anything you want to do or enjoy or whatever, get your ass to doing it. That's my motto. Yeah, get off your ass and start doing it. Yeah. I've heard women, and this is sad, bad men's done the same damn thing, so they ain't no damn brighter. They'll stay with their mate. Oh, we gotta raise the children. Well, hell, that's probably the worst damn thing you can do, because you fuss, bitch, and gripe. And that's all the kids remember. My mom and daddy fussed and bitched and griped, and they never did. There wasn't no love in this house, and blah, blah, blah. Hell, you better off pack up your shit and get. Better raise your kid by itself than raise it in a damn house of horror. Yep. I always believe don't have no more kids than you can support either. Hell no. Better to have 1 or 2 or 3 than having 15. At least you get the 1 or 2 or 3 a better life than you would 15 of them. Just because you can create life don't mean you should either. I'm going to let you go. I'm sort of down the dumps this morning. Talk to you later. Maybe I'll cheer up. So I'm going to make me some rings. Sit here and play with jewelry. Get out the wire and start making some stuff. I need some square wire. I only got round. I guess I'll need to get on eBay. Well, I went to the Hobby Lobby and other places. They don't have round. They all they got is round wire. They don't have square wire or half round wire. They just got solid round wire. Oh well, talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Kind and considerate to all living things.